Hey guys, it's me, Mattie, and we are here talking about September issues. I am so excited about this time of the month always because for most of you guys who have been following me for a while, you know that I am totally and completely obsessed with magazines. Like, I can't get enough of it. And I always love the September issues because the editorials are more amazing. They're more common and more often in most of the magazines or whatnot. And I am just super excited for this time of the month always. So I want to talk about the few that I was able to either get out of my subscriptions or pick up from the grocery store because I like the cover. What's funny is that I subscribe to Vogue and I still haven't received mine yet, but I did get a chance to see the cover with Gaga on it and she slayed. Like, it's amazing and it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure what the editorial looked like. I try my best not to look too much online because I don't like spoilers. I try to usually see everything for the first time in the print magazine itself. And so I did get to see the cover just being at the grocery store, but I did not look inside. So I'm still holding on. Maybe I'll do a part 2 video about that and maybe some other magazines I may pick up. But I've got 4 here that I want to talk about. First, starting with Elle Magazine, with Katy Perry on the cover, who looks amazing with that purple hair. And I actually really enjoyed her spread because they did a really good job with making her the total opposite of what she usually is on stage, where she's very lighthearted and candy friendly and just very kind of animated. And I think here they really caught like a darker, more editorial side of her, which I thought was really, really awesome. And again, I love the purple hair on her. And she just kind of, even with the makeup, the smoky eyes, she just really seemed to have like a different air about her, which I think translated really well in the editorial. But of course, it was styled by Josie, who's the creative director, who to me really seldom does any wrong. So a lot of fun. Here's what I will say though. As much as I love Elle Magazine, they totally like had the most ads ever in the history of life. Like, just so many ads, so many ads, so many ads. Now, like I said, I haven't gotten the Vogue, which I know Vogue kicked everybody's ass, as I'm sure Anna wanted to, with 926 pages. So I'm sure they probably have the most ads, but I don't have that. So what I'm going based off of is Elle Magazine and how out of the 600 plus pages, the first 200 pages were like ads. Like, nothing but ads. Like, not even like a peekaboo page with the like the first table of contents page seemed like it honestly came like after page 150, to be completely honest. Like, I'm not even being funny. Like, I think it's 160 before you get to a table of contents page. That's just a bit much. Okay, I'm lying. I think it's 132. I think it's 132. No, wait, 116. Still, we're in the 100s. It doesn't matter. Like, that's way too much. Like, I just need something before that. You know what I mean? I understand that you have to pay the bills, but sometimes it's just a little bit too severe. And that's the one little gripe that I have about the September issue. So, Elle Magazine, cute. If I'm not mistaken, I think they did like a really cute little piece on Solange, which is on page 475. We haven't gotten it yet, but she's super cute, and I mean, there's really not much not to love about her. And they're kind of just taking like a sneak peek of her home, and she's just dressed to the nines. So I absolutely love it, and her super cute son, and it's good stuff. So check it out. Elle Magazine, still one of my favorites, regardless of the whole ad situation. Still love you. The next one is People Style Watch with Emma Stone on it. And I love Emma Stone. I think that she's so funny, and I think that's part of her charm. And she's just always dressed to the nines. Like, her stylist is doing it big. People Style Watch, really not that big, kind of, in comparison to like Elle or even Harper's Bazaar and of course Vogue. But what I really like about People Style Watch is that they actually have things in here that I can afford. Like, they have things in here from like ASOS that I really like. Like, I think I saw like this oxblood leather dress from ASOS that I completely and totally love, and I completely totally plan on getting it. And they also have some really great picks from like H&M. They have, I mean, everything. And they tell you what's in stores now. They give you a guy's POV, and they just do a really, really good job with telling you what the trends are and making it very realistic. Like, I think this is probably one of the most realistic magazines where I get total inspiration from, not even just for my blog, but even just for my everyday life. I totally love it. I think they did an amazing job. They, you know, I guess this is their biggest issue ever, so they certainly have more ads in here, but I want to say that they dispersed them out where I didn't lose the flow of the magazine. You know, like I never felt at one point where I was overwhelmed with, you know, with ads or whatnot. I mean, it is what it is. I get it. It's the September issue, but I mean, I just disperse it so I don't feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, lie to me, please, editors. So yeah, People Style Watch with Emma Stone, probably the most resourceful issue out of the September issues this year. So that's my opinion. You heard it here first. Harper's Bazaar with the amazing Gwen Stefani on the cover, who is looking stunning, of course, because she's Gwen Stefani and she was shot by Terry Richardson, who I believe had the best photography out of all of the September issues. Like I said, I haven't seen Vogue yet, so, you know, quote me carefully if you do. Here's what I will say about Harper's Bazaar, though, before I get into the whole Gwen editorial. Lots of ads, and lots of ads. I mean, lots of ads, and then lots of articles that I don't really care about. Maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough to read Harper's all like that, but it just seemed like the content was a bit lackluster for me. I will say that I enjoyed the piece with Donna Karen and her breaking down her day, you know, what she does or whatnot. Which I think it was called, it's on page 237, it's called My List, you know, Donna Karen in 24 hours. It also reminded me how normal I am at the same time, but I thought that it was cute. I thought that that was something kind of interesting and a side that I hadn't really known about her, so that was good, but everything else was just ads, 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 and ads. What I will say, though, is that like the photography from Terry Richardson was even more stellar than normal. He shot Miranda Kerr completely naked except for in boots, which was a total win. And again, made you realize how completely and utterly normal you are because she's had a baby and she looks like that naked. And yeah, granted, I understand Photoshop, but still, there's only so much Photoshop can do. But she looks amazing. That was great. And I really did enjoy the Gwen spread because they put her in pink and she just looks so cute and girlier than usual. It was a little short for me. But maybe just because I wanted more. You know, that could just be me being a total and complete magazine snob. But Harper's Bazaar was kind of a letdown for me, but I will say they had the best photography, so kudos to Terry Richardson, per usual. I saved the best for last, in my personal opinion, which was Marie Claire with Miley Cyrus on the cover. And, I mean, she just looked smoking. I mean, you know, she has this new haircut where it is shaved and pixie cut and platinum blonde, and you know, I think essentially it'll be cute once her glam squad gets a hold of it. But, you know, on Twitter, it was slightly off, to say the least. But I think that Miley Cyrus is still interesting and she makes us care. And so for me, when I saw it, I picked it up. And I loved her in the Kanye dress in the editorial. I thought that was cute. I think that Marie Claire did a really good job as well. They were probably as thick as, maybe just slightly thicker than the People Style Watch. So they did a really good job with not overwhelming you with ads. I think they did what they had to do. They had, you know, their ads very carefully dispersed throughout the entire issue. And so I never really lost a rhythm. Like, I felt like I still got my usuals, but then still got a little bit extra with like the Miley story. And, you know, they did a cute story on nail polishes and all of that. And they just did a really good job. I love the editorials, like the editorial called Going Public, where the girl was in all suits. And then you had another one where the girl was in the fields and she was wearing like all these different kinds of fur. Amazing. She looked hot, but amazing nonetheless. So Marie Claire really did a good job at, like, as far as like a total and complete package of a September issue. And what they were also doing on Twitter, and I don't remember the hashtag, but they were also showing us behind the scenes of them pulling together the September issue, which I thought was really cool if you are a Marie Claire fan and just a fan of fashion and you're on social media a lot. I think they did a really good job with that. But I mean, I got everything I needed from them, and the little oh, the little tidbit with Poppy, you know, and her Chanel was really cute too. So check that out, which is on page 174 if you have the magazine and you haven't been through it already. And that's it, man. I think that the September issues were good this season because I feel like last year they were kind of a letdown. Like, was it last year when everybody had like the super duper like thin issues? It was like, what is this about? Like, I know it's a recession, but make some stuff happen. So that's how I feel. I might make a second video, like I said, once I see the Vogue issue and possibly get some more magazines. And that's pretty much it. You guys usually ask what I'm wearing, so really quick. This is a Forever 21 top, which is kind of like pajama-esque with the stripes. And I just rolled up the sleeves because they do come all the way to the ends. My Love bracelet from Etsy. And my Target watch, my Honesty bracelet that I usually wear every day. Oh, this little flower, I don't know where I got it from. I'm thinking that I bought it from Forever 21 or H&M. Or I got it from some purse, but I just thought it would be like a great little addition or whatnot. And my makeup, I'm wearing some purple eyeshadow from Lamik Beauty, which is actually called Retro, which is right here. It's like this like purpley color. And I just wanted to give it a try, and I thought it was really fun. And I'm totally into purple for the fall, like different types. So like your orchids, your lavenders, your plums, your raisins. I'm super excited to kind of explore with that for the fall. So that's it. Let me know what you guys want to see more of as far as video content on Mattiology, of course, in your comments below. Do you guys want to see DIYs? Do you guys want to see recipes? Do you guys want to see style tips? You know, how to put together wide leg jeans with different tops in the fall. Let me know, you know. And please, of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. And thanks to you guys who do. And be sure to read Mattiology.com. And that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.